Hi everyone! Can you hear me? Maayos ba yung sound system natin? Guys, if you can hear me, please comment kung maayos ba yung sound system. Okay, great. Ayan guys, thank you so much for joining, no? For right now, we have 26 viewers. Yay! Thank you guys for joining, and this is our first live stream, and we're about to do this every day. So thank you so much for being here, and hopefully hindi kayo magsawa, no? Sana everyday magkasama tayo sa live stream natin. So mag-shoutout muna ako sa mga first joiners, no? So hello Nemer Gomez, and hello Pat, Stocks China, hello, paulit-ulit, Alex Elvina, Daisy Ann, Happy New Year, and Ground Zero, good evening and Happy New Year as well. Cutie Monster, hello, Alex Elvina, nasabi ko na, and Oliver Angeles, good evening. Ayan. So, thank you so much no, for being here. Ayan. The Welbs, hello. And Eileen Salungasing. Okay, so let's start now, no? So I don't want to waste your time. We only have 1 hour to actually do this. And we're doing this for the US market, no? So if you have any questions, we'll have time later to answer those questions. We also have super chat, so if you want to do that, you're free to do that. Pero later na yun. So first, I'll have an outline, no? So first, I'll do the house rule. So first of all, be respectful. I know naman most of my subscribers and are very respectful, no? I'm very thankful of that. So I know you're all respectful. No hyping, and every 15 minutes we'll have a short ad break. So I need to pee, I need to drink coffee. So, just every 15 minutes, we'll have an ad. So, wag na lang skip yon kasi I'll come back after a few days anyways. Andito ba si J-Trades? Hello! Hi sa J-Trades family! Maraming salamat sa pag-join nyo. Sobrang thankful ako. Ayan. Nandito ba si Jess? Sabi, nag-usap kami ni Jess, baka within the week or next week, ma-invite natin siya to be, our guest, no? So, ayusin ko ulit yung, kung mapapansin nyo, nagpalit ako ng background. So, yan, magkakaproblema ulit tayo sa pag-edit ng technicality. Pero definitely, we'll invite Jess as much as we can, no, for US, for our technical analysis, di ba? Kung may time, why not? Sino yung napapa-shoutout? Arnold Permia. Ayan, hello. Of course, what else? Yeah, again, the next part is yung advice. So, guys, always do your own research. Whatever you hear here is for educational purposes to help you decide, no? So, definitely, we'll give you cheesy and good stocks to look at. But at the end of the day, do your own research. So, this is what I did so far in my research. But of course, you have to do your own. So, use this as educational purposes. I don't say entertainment because I don't think it's very entertaining. So, yun. And lastly, I want to share with you the outline of the program on a daily basis para lang we know what's gonna happen daily, diba? So, first of all, we have to check the news and the pre-market. And then we'll have a break after that. And then we have to check the current portfolio and my portfolio. And that will take probably 30 minutes because I have like 20. And then after that, we can proceed with question and answer or a stock pick for that day, or something that I want to talk about, like a stock that I really want to talk about that day. You can also say whatever stock you wanted to request. Maybe we can talk about it within the day, or maybe next days. We have every day anyway, so don't worry about that, okay? So, we already have spent 5 minutes. So let's start now with the with the news, no? So let's go to, wait. I'm checking kasi the, live stream. Lalabas ko lang. Ah! Again, meron na naman tayong technical difficulties. Pagpasensyahan niyo na ako. Okay. Ba't hindi lumalabas? Wait lang guys, ah. Okay. No, this is not the one. Media source. Okay. Sorry naman, guys. Saan yun? Teka lang guys, ha. Sorry. Nedit ko na to kanina. No. Okay, wait lang guys, ha. Sorry. Exactly. Sorry. Sorry guys, ha. Wait lang. eToro. Ayan. Okay. Sorry sa panandali ang technical glitch. So first of all, ang una nating ginagawa is to check the news, no? So ano ba nangyayari ngayon? So before the year ends, actually, there are some things that you need to know. First of all is yung US market. Yung US, stimulus was already signed. So, okay na yun. Wala nang problema doon. Second, sure na si Biden yung nanalo sa Georgia. Although today, you'll see that merong na namang problema si Trump. But aside from that, Brexit was also finalized. So, in terms of Euro stuff, medyo at least clear na. So, that's what they always wanted, diba? They wanted clarity on things. So, if there's no clarity, then there's some kind of uncertainty, then doon nagkakaroon ng issues or big change in terms of the stock market. So, those things are already finalized. So, we're actually looking at a positive year, a start of the year today, no? So most of the stocks that we are looking at, probably, pero we'll check that later in the pre-market, no? What else? So just for now, I just wanted to show you some things, no? Like this is CNBC website, you can check it, and it's, ewan ko ba't ang gulo niya. Let's click on the 5 things to know this morning. And usually you find it like an hour before the market opens. So if you're there after that, then usually late ka na. Ay! Baliw tong CNBC pa ikot-ikot. But anyways, if you don't have that, there's also one in Bloomberg. It's just that for Bloomberg, you have to pay. So I don't want to pay. So we use CNBC. So 5 things to know before the stock market opens. So first, Wall Street set to pick up where 2020 left off. Okay, and then, so it's a good news. means that the stocks will go up today from this, but it's not always the case. Then, Georgia runoffs to determine Senate balance of power. Trump pressures Georgia to top election officials to find votes. So, hindi pa rin nakaka-move on si Trump. Although, the inauguration of Biden will be on the 20th of January. So, take note of that. Once Biden comes in, you have to check those stocks that will benefit from Biden and those stocks that will not benefit from Biden. So, the renewables will probably go up, but then there are a lot of stocks that will definitely go down. Kasi it's about the Republican and what's the other side of the Republican? Ano yung nanalo ngayon? The Democrat. So, Democrat requires more taxes. So, more taxes means less earnings. And that's why a lot of stocks will go down. But because Biden wants to proceed with green energy, renewable energy, so those stocks will probably go up, like electric vehicles, Tesla, what else? Sun power, those Sunrun and all that. Solar companies and battery companies as well. COVID numbers remain high as vaccines roll out. So even though there's already vaccine, COVID is still going up, no? But then again, don't worry kasi since there's vaccine, there's still a good sentiment for the investors. Remember, investors are looking forward, so they are speculating by the end of the year, so that's why markets are still good. And Tesla delivers nearly 500,000 vehicles in 2020, so it's a good number, no? But I remember, like, when I was checking a while ago, I think it didn't beat the expectation of analysts. So Tesla will probably go down a little bit today. But this is a good news, no? So 500,000. Yeah, and if you want to read more below, you can read that. But I also read one thing, no? So I think Iran will... Wait lang. I read something about Iran, and I think it's very important because they're kind of trying to challenge Biden. It's with uranium something. So uranium, it's for nuclear power plants. So I guess that's because of the energy, no? If they move to renewable energy, and then Iran is moving forward to the nuclear side. So there's two sides, remember, in the energy sector. Those who push for renewables, which is EU, and those who push for oil and nuclear and everything. But that's an entirely thing. I have my own opinion about nuclear. For me, it's not so bad. I know it's wrong to say that, but yeah, let's see. Let's see how will that form out. And then you can also see here, like, breaking. Meron bang if ever, kung meron man kayong problem sa sound system or anything, just comment it para makita ko kaagad, ha? So next one is this one. You have to click usually breaking. So always check the breaking news din para lang updated kayo. Baka biglang may good opportunity na makita nyo, diba? That you can find here. I call this treasure chest. Some treasure chest. Okay. Stocks making the biggest moves in the pre-market. Magellan Health, Fleer Systems, Tesla, and more. So just remember, guys, in US, they have pre-market, no? And usually pre-market is very important for you to see what's going to happen during the market. And sometimes, not all the time, sometimes what the pre-market price was actually happens during the market. So these are usually how this pre-market happens as well. There are some stockbrokers that allow you to buy and sell before the market opens. So there are brokers like that, because usually, like, if you have eToro or some other platform, you cannot click that. You cannot buy that or sell that during market closed. When the market is closed, but when it opens, you can freely trade, diba? But in US, they have pre-market. There's a lot of things that you can find in the US market, which is amazing. So first of all, they have Magellan Health. The managed care company agreed to be acquired by Centene. So acquisition news are really good. And because of that, it increased 15% pre-market. But be careful, guys. So there's two things that happens after pre-market, and I'm a victim of this. So sometimes when pre-market goes up so high, there are two things that could happen. It could continue the rally or it can go downwards. So just be careful because the first 30 minutes of the market is super crazy, and I've lost a lot of money because of that. So just be careful on that, no? So you have to check like maybe at least 5 to 10 minutes to see where the direction of the stock is. And then that's when you actually put your money in that and take advantage of the day gains or loss. Okay, FLIR. I don't know what FLIR is. And there's gonna be a lot of stocks that we will not know. But that's the thing, no? We can investigate and learn about that. The maker of thermal imaging cameras and sensors will be bought by Industrial Instruments and software maker Teledyne for about $8 billion in cash and stock. The deal values FLIR at about 56 per share compared to FLIR's Thursday close at 43. Wow, it increased already by 22%. Wow. I won't get into that because I don't understand what thermal imaging cameras are. Isn't that like, I don't know. If any one of you knows about thermal imaging cameras, please comment. But I don't know anything about that. So I'm not going to invest on something I don't know. Unless it's really good. Anyways, Tesla delivered a record, yeah, almost 500,000. But did fall short of its goal of 500,000 deliveries. Konti lang naman pala eh. Halos less than 1,000. Ang arte naman itong mga investors na to. Okay, so shares of Tesla were up 2.3% in pre-market trading, which is good. I thought it went down, but it was up, so that's good. BPY, Brookfield Assets. Properties, partners. Let's skip that. I'm not interested. AstraZeneca. So if you guys are investing on COVID shots, I didn't because I thought like, the government would want it to be super cheap and therefore the margins will be very small. So I didn't invest on any of those. But if you were able to invest on AZN and Bio and Tech, Pfizer, and what's the other one? The Moderna. I think some of those stocks went up really. But like Pfizer didn't went up. So BioNTech, I'm not sure. I didn't really closely monitor on that because I'm not interested. But if you guys are looking into that, I can also share with you later on where you can find this stocks and yung progress nila so you can know when to buy and sell. Okay. Sorry. Okay, guys. So that means I have to have a short break. No? Naragal na naman yung voice ko. Wait lang, guys. So, I'll have like 1-2 minutes break. Okay, and then we can continue and we'll start now with the stocks one by one. Be right back. Hi guys, sorry. No sound. Ayan, okay na. Ayan. Sorry ha. So, ayan, continuation. Thank you guys, 40 na tayo ngayon. So, welcome to the newcomers. Ayan, so Roku, I'm just explaining. Roku, if you don't know about Roku, it's the, um, how do you call this? It compiles all the, like Netflix, Disney Plus, the subscription-based stuff. It's like a one-off, and then you have like just a device, and then what do you call this? Remote control to compile all of those Disney Plus, blah blah blah. I know. At first, I was questioning this talk because, like for me, you already have a smart TV, diba? And in smart TV, you can already put there all of the subscriptions. That's what I think. I'm not sure if it's still the case, but still a lot of people are in America, at least in US, is moving to Roku. So because they were saying that if you actually in USA, if you get cable, it's around $70 per month. So, you know naman how much they pay for Netflix. So, they were saying if you get all of those subscription together, you will still save a lot of money and you can watch a lot of movies there. In cables, you just wait for HBO, what to play, blah, blah, blah. But in Netflix, you can actually watch whatever you want. There's also some other shows there. So, that's why they're moving towards Roku, and that's why Roku's shares are always going up. So if you want to know anything about Roku, and you can also um, research more about that. But that's one of the things that Americans are into right now in terms of hot stocks to buy and sell. So just look after that. And ARK Invest is also there. So if you're watching ARK Invest, which I am, and this is one thing that you should look at. Fiat Chrysler, this is a car maker, right? So shareholders of Peugeot, who parent PSA Group, has approved 52 billion merger between the two automakers. Oh, they're merging with Fiat. So it went up by 1.9%. Okay. Delta Airlines, so this is an airline company. So what happened here? Followed by a rebound in air travel as vaccines become widely available. Yeah, by the way, BA already went up, no? So like unlike in Philippines, Cebu Pacific went down and other travel companies, but in US it started to go up again or recover. Um, Basically because they have the vaccine already, no. Andiyan na ba? Ayan. Then Verizon, I don't know that. Oh, it's a TV operator. Hearst Television. I don't know anything about that. Let's move forward. Ford announced the end of its joint venture with India-based maker Mahindra, with the automakers pointing to the economic challenges presented by COVID-19. And of course, NIO, one of my favorite stocks. The China-based electric car maker delivered 43,000. Yay! And it's up kasi last quarter or last month, I think it went up by more than 100% yung deliveries nila. So that's good for the revenue side. NIO shares rose 3.5% in pre-market trading. Kainis naman kasi I have to sell kasi in my eToro I have to maintain a low risk. So I have to sell some. So but I'll definitely enter again before the end of the week because of NIO Day. You have to watch out for that. What's that sound? Under Armour climbed 1.9%. And Expedia, do I have Expedia? No, I have Trip. Okay. Was upgraded to buy. Yay! Finally, some of my non-performing assets will definitely perform. Anyway, so let's move forward now to my portfolio. And then we can check one by one the charts. Then. By the way, let's read some of the chats first. Pasensya na, baguhan. So, hindi masyadong maganda. Hoy, J-Trade. Hello. Thank you for that. Heart, heart. Thank you for the super chat. You're the best. Bakit late ka? Thank you sa inyong lahat na nanood today. So, we have 54 now, no? Available sa eToro lahat ng stocks na sinabi ko. Hindi lahat, no? We'll check. Sometimes you have to check, no? If it's not there, I trade usually in IBKR. Kasi not every stocks is available there. Pero I'll share with you one stock today na I wanted to put my money today. And then you can... that's just for day trade. I will try for today. But I'm not sure if I'm entering or not. Pero I'll tell you that stock later. Yan. May questions ba tayo? So, wala pa, no? Wala. Okay, so no question. Let's move on to the portfolio. Palantir. Mamaya pag-usapan natin yung... Actually, bukas natin pag-usapan yung Palantir. Kasi medyo down siya today. Actually, maybe it's a good time for you to buy. Kasi down siya. Pero, may medyo bad news kasi. Pero, I don't really think it's a bad news overall. Ayan. Ay, hindi! Pag-usapan natin, mag-join ka. Pag-usapan natin yung Palantir. Okay. So, first of all, let's look at NEO. So, these are the major stocks that I'm invested into right now. So, I'll just go through one by one for you to see. And then, later on, we can move on to the checking if there's pre-market. And then, my losses, ganyan, or if it's gaining or something like that. So, first of all, NEO. So, why am I holding on to NEO? So, right now, you already see that I have 34% gain there. But I'm adding probably this week because on Saturday, there will be NEO Day. And in NEO Day, they will announce that they have new sedan. So, the thing that you have to look for that is that if the sedan price is affordable or not. Kasi that will be the reason why it will go up or down. Kasi, syempre, if the price is reasonable or competitive with Tesla's new... Kasi Tesla shared a new model that is affordable, diba, for the Chinese market. And guys, you have to remember, in EV, Chinese market is very important because they're actually the only country that is very supportive and ready to actually make 100% EV. So that's why Chinese market is very important. And that's why I'm putting my money in NEO as well, more than in Tesla. But I'll put more in Tesla soon. I'm just positioning right now and waiting for me to gain my target for NEO. Yeah. So that's the thing that you have to look for NEO. And then later on, we can discuss more about EV. I would be happy to explain because I work on electric vehicle for like a year when I was in Korea. So I have a lot of understanding in terms of regulatory, like the requirements you have for infrastructure, capital requirement, government requirement, blah blah. So I know a lot of things, and that's why I'm putting a lot of money in electric vehicle. As you can see, I have Tesla, I have NEO, and I'm actually looking at investing into charging stations as well. Apparently, Blink is one of those charging points. They just got here in eToro like before the year end. So, but I think it's kind of expensive right now. So I'm not entering. Pero those are the stocks that we're looking at. Next one is Palantir. So Palantir, I have 9% in that portfolio. Of my portfolio there, because as you can see, this is 2.92. Pero like last month, it was like 25%. I should have sold and entered again today. So those are the things that you have to remember, like, those are my my but I'm willing to hold it, 'di ba? Kasi I have this target price for Palantir, but I should have sold it at 25% gain. That's my mistake. Um, yeah, next time I'll do that. But my target for this one, actually right now it's I think at 23, but we're planning my target for this is around 35 for 30 per share. Something like that. But Palantir is a good one because I strongly think that their um, platform or their technology, it's a large database technology company. I think it's very important for us to actually, how do you call that? Eradicate COVID. I think it's very, very important. And they got the problem with Palantir is I don't really know why, but there's a lot of good news for it as well. They have new new contracts with the government, and usually contracts with government should be nice, but then the stocks still keep going down. I think it's more of like people are trying to sell or gain profit, and also the lockup period. So usually when you do IPO, because Palantir just got its IPO last year. So kapag may ano ka kasi, anong tawag doon? Nag-IPO ka, may lock-up period yung owners before you can sell, 'di ba? So it's ending soon, and usually kapag nag-end 'yon kasi they think that it's gonna be more volatile kasi it will be sold to the market. So magiging float siya. And because of that, magkakaroon ng buy and sell. So tataas at bababa naman yung shares. So yun yung problem with Palantir. And also, parang mayroong company na gustong mag-acquire sa kanila. Pero there's no guarantee naman to that. I mean, there's no news talaga na they accept. And I don't think they will accept it. But still, I have strong belief in Palantir. Super believer ako ng Palantir. I checked the future of it. I think it's good. At least for 1 year. I have 1 year timeline for all of these stocks. Okay. Of course, Stamp. Stamp, I have 8.35% here. Negative 2%. Pero, it will bounce back, I'm sure. It's more of like for shipping, eh. So, if the lockdown continues, so there's still more shipping to come. So, I think it will rebound. Pero, yun, the chart is good that time. Sige nga, let's check at the ano. Let's look at the charts, actually. Bakit hindi ko pinapakita yung charts? By the way, guys, if you notice, I'm using JTrade's, how do you call this? Mga natutunan natin kay JTrades for technical analysis. Because he's very good. And I learned a lot from him, so please subscribe to his channel because it's very, 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 very helpful. Even for me, I have 10 years experience, pero I still go to JTrades and ask for some, tulungan mo naman ako sa technical analysis, diba? Kasi more on fundamentals tayo. Okay, so I'll hide this for now. The super trend. So let's go to NEO first. So, diba in-explain natin si NEO kanina, diba? Sorry, ang dami kong lines, diba? Wow, pre-market niya, 51! So guys, if you enter in, like for example, if you just want to enter in NEO for panandalian, you have to sell it at 59 because that's where everybody is looking at the price right now. So make sure that, ano ba yan? Bura-bura nga tayo. Ang jologs ko eh, no? Okay, so right now, as you can see, it's moving within the trend. So I sold last day of the year just to take profit because I was thinking it might go down at this level as well. Pero as you can see, nag-jump siya dito. So hopefully it goes down today para makapasok ulit ako, and then I'll sell around this price at 59. Actually, ang target ko talaga kay NEO 60. So once it's 60, you can see I'll sell it. Oh my God, Palantir, please be nice. I am si Palantir, so finally, it's up a little bit. But as you can see, it's just trading within its range. Maybe I should... So now you can... Yeah. So now you can see it formed its ano na talaga, support here. But hopefully it doesn't go down further, no? Kasi as you can see, this is the 20 EMA. And you might find the... It might touch the 50 EMA, which I don't want to, but if it goes down 20, I will add more. Yeah. Definitely. If it goes down 20. Sa akin lang yun huwag niyo akong gayahin. Kasi I'm a strong believer of Palantir. So, sometimes, irrational ako. Irrational yung market. Irrational din ako. Wait. Let's change the indicators. Ay, no. Ano ba yan? Nakakainis dito sa trading view is hanggang 5 lang yung pwede mong gawin. Even though I paid na hanggang 5 lang yung indicators ko. But I really want to see the MACD. So let's go to Pro Charts ng eToro. Bagal ng internet. Ano ba yan? Ngayon ka pa na-log out, friend. Okay. So, let's move on. SunPower, binenta ko na to. So, I still add it there. Pero I sold it at this price, no? As you can see, binenta ko siya ng 26. Tapos umakyat siya ng 30. Very not nice. I hate you, SunPower. Pero it went down again, no? So, once it hit 23, I'll probably enter again. And then, I'll sell at 28. Short-term natin kay SunPower. Definitely, it will go up when Biden comes in sa inauguration. So, I'm waiting for me to enter before, baka bumaba pa siya before that happens. So, I'm entering that. Beyond Meat, guys, I'm not sure if you are vegan or something. Is there someone vegan here? So, Beyond Meat is like plant-based meats. So, yun, di ba? Pang vegan talaga siya. The good thing about this is, parang silang Tesla ng vegan side. Because they create this technology wherein they design the plant. So, ganito. So, yung protein and everything else, this is very science, ng isang meat, let's say beef. So, kunukuha nila lahat yon yung characteristics ng DNA or protein nun, and then they inject it to the plant so that yung mga burgers, let's say plant-based burger, if you eat it, you will smell like meat, it will taste like meat, kasi nga genetically changed siya based on the genetics of the meat, then they put it in the plant. So, that's the technology that they have. That's why I invested on it. I think it has a future. And as you can see, I'm looking at them recovering within a year. No, so that's a 56% upside for me. I'm looking at if they actually go back to its trend, and it's not yet working out that way. I should be cutting loss by now, pero I'll cut loss at this price at 113 because I think it's just right now, and it's gonna go up again in the future. They just need some kind of good news. So the thing is, the reason why it went down a little bit is because, well, first, they were able to get actually a contract with McDonald's. So in McDonald's, they will be the one providing the plant-based burger for McDonald's. But then they were saying kasi there's gonna be a lot of competition, They have this huge R&Ds, these big companies like Burger King and all those companies. They have money to put in R&D and actually do what Beyond Meat is doing. So that's the thing. But let's see if there's some catalyst along the way. So right now, let's do a little bit of break time. I'll just drink a coffee. Tapos pabalik tayo. Welcome to our 73. 73 na ba? Uy, 75 na tayo. Wait lang, magka-commercial lang ako. Tapos balik tayo. Okay? Paano yun? Wait. Be right back. Okay. Ayan guys, we're back. Wait, basahin ko yung mga comments nyo ha. Wait, thank you Glenn J. Sige, I'll do that for Trading View. I'll also try Webull. Jess, thank you for that. Oh, sinabi mo na sa akin to, hindi ko lang siya na-try pa. Pero later on, I'll try para we'll go through deeper technical analysis. Feeling technical analyst, no? Later on. Kasi invite natin si Jess para for that. So, let's see. May maliit pala. May limit pala. Yeah, for Trading View. Guys, if you don't have eToro account, please, click my link. It's in the description box para, if you can open that with that with that link, please naman, yun lang. Meron din po ba kayong penny stocks po with good funda, ma'am? Benedict? Oy, Benedict, hello! Kasama, to, patron natin yan. Yay! For penny stocks, I have two. So actually, there's one stock that I've invested into. It's called NNMD. NMDM pala. Nano, then, wait lang. Hanapin natin. Wait. Nano. Nano Dimension. It's in my IBKR. Actually, it's already, you can also already trade that in eToro. But it's in my IBKR portfolio. Ba't siya wala dito? NNDM. Andun siya, pero hindi ko siya nakita. Okay, this one. So, NNDM, actually, $9 na siya. So, sorry guys. If it crosses 10, hindi na siya penny, no? Pero I invested around $6 here. Pero there's another one. Pero I'm gonna share it with you later, no? So, that's my, before we end, I'll share you that stock. Pero later na yun. Diretso muna tayo dito sa eToro portfolio ko. And I'm just explaining one by one to you the stocks. Para lang you know those stocks na if you want to invest on those, diba? You know what business they have, you know kung anong cumulative boom nila doon. So that's why. So you know na Beyond Meat, no? Diba amazing? You know, when I started trading in US, I was so amazed and happy kasi there's a lot of new technologies that we don't know na nandito pala. And I was really like, bakit di natin alam to, diba? What else? So JD. JD is like Lazada of China. And they have very good financials. If you look at here, ayan, makita niyo dito. Year on year, it goes up. Which is so good, diba? So, revenue for 4 years is going up. Yeah. In terms of technical indicator, it's still good, no? You can see, where's the 200 EMA? Yeah. It's far beyond the 200 EMA. It's still bullish. So, for me, this is just a correction. And I'm still waiting for it to go up, really, to 100. Then, I might sell after 100. By the way, guys, if you actually have your eToro account and if you want, let's just say, Neo, just go to Neo and then I like this part, no? So research, makita nyo kung ano yung market sentiment. So here you can see 67% of the analysts says buy, insider or analyst consensus. 33% hold. So it's still a strong, moderate buy. And then you can see here, ano ba yung target prices nila? So they have 50.20 and then the high estimate is 60. That's where I got my 60. Pero I did a little bit of calculation. Actually, this stock can go up to 10 times 300 per share. But I'm still selling it at 60. Actually, after the NEO day, they were forecasting, there's a lot of people saying it might go up to 80. But I'm selling at 60. So this is the thing. There's no insider sentiment. Okay, let's go back to, to that one. Let's go. This one is NVIDIA. So, shoot, I forgot about NVIDIA, but this is one of the AI stocks. And it's more of chips for, what do they do? This is probably related to 5G. Hmm. Yeah, I think it's related to 5G. Or it's a semiconductor company that is related to electric vehicle or anything, blah blah blah. So I'll come back to you with Nvidia. I forgot already about it because I bought it long time ago. SE is like, oh, this is actually Shopify. No, Shopee. So if you buy a lot from Shopee, you can invest in C Limited. So this is the mother company of Shopee. Lazada is under Alibaba. So if you buy Shopee more, then you can invest in C. So this is around Southeast Asia. So it's like that. So I am invested on e-commerce as well, aside from electric vehicle. I think it's the future. Long time ago, since Amazon's there. Of course, Microsoft is one of those stocks that you just have, you just need to have. So every time Microsoft goes down 210, ganyan. Before I was able to buy at 200, so I'm not sure if it's gonna go down to 200 again. But right now, it's testing this new. I thought it's gonna break its last um, resistance and go up. But if it goes down today, if it doesn't hold to this level, I'll probably sell na and enter again at around this price or maybe this price. Let's see. But the support now is around here at 210. But that's still $10 upside. Stamp. Nakakainis tong stamp kasi I was here na, no? So, I bought more. Tapos, it went down here. So, it's around its 200 EMA right now. But hopefully, it goes up again. I think this is let's see, yung Fibonacci niya. Oh, yeah, it's around at its 0.618 level. So, if it goes down further, I should close siguro. And wait na lang. Pero right now, it's here. Pero the upside, I'm super bullish on this stamps. I know it will go back to 300 level. So that's just one. I'm willing to hold this for a year and wait until it's 300 before I sell it. Bed Bath and Beyond. Yeah, let's move forward. It's still not good. Pero once the lockdowns are out, COVID is finished, I think it will go back to 25. So I think right now it's actually a good sale price. 18, $17. Sale pa siya. For me, that's a sale. I'll definitely get in. Coca-Cola, I sold this already. Tesla, of course, we are strong believers of Tesla. And not just because, it's just Tesla. Kasi aside from electric vehicle, they have others. No? So, just recently, I was watching YouTube video. And they were saying that they're moving to AC or cooling and heating ventilation, HVAC, heating, ventilation, and AC, air conditioning. Yeah. Kasi guys, it's one big market as well. I studied that as well while I was working in the climate change sector. And I know these things are really not good in terms of environment. And like for example, if you want to really sell this in like uh European countries, there's good sales forecast for that. So if they're actually inventing new products, then that's good. So but for Tesla kasi what I always have a problem with them is they don't really like they have this innovative things that they do, but they don't really they don't really supply. Alam mo yun, hindi nila nagagawa in terms of so there's the technology pero hindi nila ma-supply, hindi nila mabigay yung demand. So I remember that week like when they started showing yung battery, like nag-email ako sa kanila 2 years before like 2017, nag-email ako sa kanila. Hanggang ngayon, hindi pa sila nag-respond sila after 2 years. So, ganun sila kabagal. So, they announced the technology even before they are capable to actually do those technologies or supply demand, which is good for the stock price because it goes up. But in terms of performance, it's not very good. But let's see. Yeah. In terms of earnings, they're going up naman every year. So, Tesla is still there. I'm still a believer of Tesla. I'll definitely invest on Tesla. I mean, if you invested in Tesla last year, you've gained 600% already. Awesome, right? SAP. I'm waiting for SAP to actually recover. I'm still holding on to it. I think it will recover. Based on watching si J Trades, no. Isa to sa mga, after learning that, yung EMAs niya, this is one thing na naspatan ko. Sabi ko, I will put my money here. And I slowly increased, no? And let's see, it has an uptrend right now, as you can see. But let's see if they can hold on to that trend. Yeah. And then MACD. Yeah, MACD. McDonald's. I'm just waiting for it to recover. McDonald's, I don't have to explain, no? Zoom, sobrang loss ako dito. Kakainis tong Zoom na to. Dapat yala mag-cut loss na ako. Pero there are some stocks na dapat muntik na ako mag-cut loss pero nag-hold ako like Yelp. So Yelp, finally, up na siya. I was 12% down here. Tapos naka-recover siya. 100 lang naman yung nilagay ko pero still that's huge, no? And trip. Anyways, guys, wala na tayong masyadong time. Mamubos na pala yung 1 hour. Ang bilis pala ng oras. But still, that's good news kasi may pag-uusapan pa tayo tomorrow. Wait lang. Mag-check tayo ng mga chats. Kasi daldal ako ng daldal. Ang daldal ko, no? Dire-diretso lang. Wala man lang pa May nagtanong pala dito kanina if I invest on crypto. Actually, na-loss ako kay Bitcoin today. Pero definitely getting into Bitcoin within the day or tomorrow or at least until it goes down. Kasi I've been waiting for that correction, no? So when that correction happened, tapos di ako nakapag-antay. So minsan wala kasi akong ang tawag dito, wala akong pasensya. Pero tomorrow we can discuss Bitcoin as well. Kasi I have a lot of information about that as well. Teka, magbasa tayo ng ng comments. So, kailangan ko na mag-eyeglasses, no? Kasi medyo malayo siya. Anong stocks ang pwede bodegahin sa US? So, yun. Palantir, NIO, Shopify, Square. Yung mga inaantay kong bumagsak para makapasok ako. Actually, if you want guys to see my meron ako mga watch list, pero I will share that if in my Patreon account. If you want, you can join my Patreon account and I'll put there all of the stocks that I want to get into before I actually get into it and what are the prices that I'm looking at. Usually I'm looking for like 10x stocks, mga ganun. Pwede po ba kayo mag-collab ni Sir J discussing how to trade in global markets like shorting na wala sa piece? Sige. Let's do that. Shorting. Yay! Nag-try ako mag-shorting, pero problem sa shorting, kailangan super sure ka. Kasi mahal siya. It's super expensive. Are you going to do US stocks live daily and is this recorded so we can get back to it? Yes, I'm gonna do daily. So, US stocks yung ano natin dito? Ang tawag dito? Focus natin. US stocks and cryptocurrencies. What do you think about bingo? Actually, BNGO is the one that I'm gonna tell you about. No, so I've researched a little bit about that. I need to do more research about that as well. BNGO. It's amazing technology. It can actually, help you in terms of curing health. It's actually something that they need on the research side para ma-cure nila yung cancer. So if you want to like invest on those companies that are curing, this diseases, this is actually one of them, and I think it can still go up. That's what I'm gonna get into today. Let's see kung aakyat pa siya. Pero holding on, like, hindi ko siya isang diretso. Siyempre, titingnan muna natin yung move ng market. And bad trip. Si Glenn J. Thank you kasi si Glenn J is one of our first sa eToro copier. And we've always talked about Neo. Tapos nag-sell ako ng bad trip 51. I've been waiting for this to go up beyond 50, no? So, ngayon nangyayari siya. So, let's see. Nakakatakot mag-short, yes, definitely. I don't do it unless I'm 100% sure about that. Nasaan na ako sa, For the broker, I use eToro and IBKR, or Interactive Brokers. And I will share with you one time my IBKR and how to use it. Kasi I check a lot of fundamentals there. So even though I invest on these stocks, I always check the fundamentals still. So even if it's speculative, I have to make sure that there's something na, hindi masyadong crazy para hindi mo ako ma-deadly kills in terms of mabuhusan ka man or something. So you can wait for that. Okay, guys. So 2 minutes na lang. We have to end kasi usually you have to have that 30 minutes to actually do your research and a lot of stuff before the market opens. Just remember, guys, that the first 30 minutes is actually the most volatile in the US market. So just be careful. Don't be stressed so much. My portfolio goes up and down, like 300, 400, minsan $500 in a day, up and down. Pero I don't get stressed because I know how the market, moves. So just masanay lang kayo. Just be masanay on that. Okay, guys. So thank you so much for joining today. Hopefully you can join again tomorrow. So I'll talk to Jess and we'll see kung kailan siya available so we can invite him to talk about Palantir or other stocks. Yung mga questions nyo, we can definitely go through that. And of course, guys, before we end as well, I'm inviting you to join my eToro. You can follow me in eToro if you already have eToro. If you want to copy trade me, remember that 1 year yung time frame natin for that. And we have a lot of stocks to talk about tomorrow as well. Hindi ko na cover lahat. So, any questions or parting words before we actually close this? Yeah. Meron din pala tayong Patreon. So, you can join my Patreon account if you want to get ahead like whatever I plan to do within a day or next day or within a week or my plan or my trade alerts, no. So I haven't put that for US stocks yet kasi wala pa naman ako members. But if you plan to be a member in the future naman, no. Hindi naman agad-agad. So just think about it. Yun lang, guys. Thank you. Naka 70 tayo, no, today. And right now we have 69. Kulang pala yung isang oras. Pero, ubos na yung, yung voice ko. So, yun lang guys. Meron pa ba akong dapat sabihin? Paano ba mag-goodbye sa live stream? I just have to say, bye guys. Ganon. Oh, by the way, guys, tomorrow we can talk about Bitcoin if you want to talk about Bitcoin. Just, we can ask somebody who's expert on Bitcoin. Kasi it's going down. No, I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for this correction. So, I'll get in soon. Yun lang, guys. So, yeah. Paano ba? Ayan. So,